If they give me single coverage on Gesicki, I'm taking it. What I told y'all boys, huh? What I told y'all. What I told y'all was going to happen. Oh, no, we here. We here. Miami Dolphins #1. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's that good stuff right there. I'm going to leave the shades on. You know what I'm saying? Let me put my mic on real quick. What I told y'all, though. What I told y'all. Stop playing with me, man. What I told y'all. Huh? Shouts out to my wife for the great, candid video she caught of that last touchdown. Because Lord knows, I didn't know she was going to do that. She just started that on the whim. Told her, please send that to me so I can use it at the beginning of the video. Shouts out to my beautiful wife for catching that moment. What a game. And I'm playing around. Of course, I said we was going to lose the game, right? I know. I said we was going to lose the game. I'll take the shades off. I just wanted to be funny real quick. But what a game. That was the tale of two halves. Okay? I know y'all, just like me, are on cloud 9 right now. We wasn't expecting to win this game after halftime. Come on, let's be honest. All right, we seen this movie before. We knew we were going to lose this game. We knew it. All right, it's not something we ever seen before. My dad, shouts out to him, thought we were going to win this game. He wasn't scared of the Ravens. All right, so we on our way to watch the game from church, coming from church, and he's like, man, I expect us to win this game. Kickoff, we in the car, we watching it. Kickoff, they ran that bad boy back for a tutty. We get the ball, we go down, we throw a pick. Okay. You know, pick wasn't too bad. It was the Tyreek Hill. The ball was the Tyreek Hill. It was a good defensive play. Then they caught the deflection. Cool, whatever. They take that. They go down. They're about to score. They don't score. They go for it on 4th down. Lamar gets the snap, can't handle the snap. They don't get any points. We get the ball back. We go down and we score a touchdown. So I'm like, this game is back 0-0. We're good. Okay, we have reset the game. They get the ball back. First play, 75-yard touchdown. Bateman beats X. I'm looking at my pops like, man, well, this is what I kind of figured was going to happen. I think we're going to lose this game. And he's like, you know, I still think we're going to beat this team. Okay. Me and my brother are like, there's no way. Okay, like, we lost. A little bit of a back and forth. We get the ball. We go down. We can't get points. They get the ball. I think we throw an interception again, actually. Then they get the ball. They take that bad boy down. Touchdown. They're winning 21-7. The game is over. In my opinion, We have lost this game, okay? We have lost this game. Actually, I don't even think we threw the interception yet. I'm like, we lost this game. This game is over. You know, it is what it is. Then we go down last couple minutes of the second quarter. We throw the interception. Lamar Jackson takes that ball down and scores a touchdown. Now I'm like, okay, this game is over. All right, because it's 28-7. There's no way we're winning this game at this point. We can pack it in. My brother asked my dad, do you still feel like we can win this game? My dad says yes. We're like, okay, you know, there's a problem here. You feel like we can win this game? There's an issue. Because to that point, we've been playing like straight doo-doo. Besides that one drive, which it was a beautiful drive, of 93 yards, 94 yards, something like that drive. The pitch on first down, we don't get nothing. Then Tua finds Waddle, who goes for 50 yards or something like that, 60 yards. Then we get down the field. We throw a nice little screen to Waddle. He gets in the end zone 7-7. After that, we couldn't do much, all right? We were moving down the field, but we had penalties, and some of the penalties were just atrocious. But since we went, I don't even got to really talk about that. It was just some things that didn't go our way, and the game wasn't really going our way at this point. They had all the momentum. They seized momentum at the beginning. We kind of took momentum back a little bit, and then they completely took momentum over. Then next thing you know, they're up 28-7 going into halftime. I'm like, this game's over. I thought it was going to be like this. I expect us to score 17, so maybe we'll come out in the second half. But I was like, this is where we get to find out what kind of team we actually are. We're going to get to find out right now who we are as a team, because we're going to see Mike McDaniel have halftime adjustments. We're also going to see what the defense can do with their adjustments against that offense, because the offense was cooking. There was nothing we could do against it. Lamar Jackson was having his way passing and running at the time. Next thing you know, we come out, third quarter, we score. They get the ball back, they score again. So it's like, all right, 35-14, pack it in, this game is over. Then we get the ball back, we score again. All right, at this point, I mean, and I believe the second touchdown was the throw to Gesicki, all right, on 3rd and 16 or something like that. Beautiful throw. Gesicki got the foot down. That's what you want to see. Tua responded, all right? We stopped him. We go down again. We get the touchdown to Craycraft. At this point, it's like, okay, you know, they are packing, you know, they're packing it in. They're playing not prevent defense, but they're, you know, just letting us score because the game is pretty much over. Bad decision on their part, because that's what I thought they were doing. I'm like, all these yards ain't going to count for Tua. They're going to say it's because we were down so much and because they stopped playing that we're able to get all these points and yards. All right, but we're not going to win the game. It was just a bad decision by them. We stopped them. They get the ball back. I mean, we get the ball back again. Tyreek Hill takes over. Tyreek Hill takes over the game at this point. It's 21-35. Tyreek Hill. Beautiful deep ball. I don't care if it was underthrown. You can miss me with it. Beautiful deep ball. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown. All right. So it's like, oh, shoot. Are we going to do this for real now? You know, at this point, it's like, are we really about to do this? Tyreek Hill again. We get the ball back. Defense at this point is doing what they need to do, getting off the field on third down, because that was our problem. We weren't getting off the field. Now we were finally getting off the field. We made some nice stops and some nice fourth down plays and third down plays to make stops to get them off the field. Great job by our defense when it counted. Almost before we tied the game up. Almost had X tied this game up with a pick six. It would have been beautiful. Kind of baited a little bit, waited, and then shot. And then next thing you know, the ball just falls out of his hand. Couldn't seal the deal there, but we're like, all right, we're down a touchdown. They punt it to us. We have a chance. We hit Tyreek Hill again. Down the left side, beautiful deep ball. Blown coverage, touchdown, tie the game up. I'm like, there's no way that the first half we played the way we played, and on this half, we done put up all these points for us not to come back and win. We have all the momentum at this point. Like, we were crazy. We couldn't even sit down anymore at that point. At 21 points, my brother got up. He couldn't even sit down. When we tied that game up, I couldn't sit down no more. That was it for me. Like, I got to get up. I'm pacing. We're all pacing at this point. Me, my dad, my brother, and then the ladies that were in the house, my brother's wife, my mom, my sister. Well, my mom was upstairs, but my sister, we're all pacing at this point because even though they're not as much fans, they're watching a great game at this point. It's just a great game. All right. So you're just pacing, and we're hoping we can pull this game out. They go down the field, and all they're able to muster up is a field goal, and they left us plenty of time to do something. So now it's like, okay, it's on Tua now. All right, Tua done brought us this far. He has 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Can he get this offense in the end zone running or passing? We make the plays. We get down there to the red zone. Beautiful play call to get Edmonds the ball to run down into the 8-yard line. First down pass to Waddle is off. Then that second down pass to Waddle is money. We win the game. I cannot believe I'm saying the Miami Dolphins, even now, won the game after being down 28-7. All of the Tua critics that are out there, the ones that hate Tua and feel like Tua is trash, is Tua trash today? Now, I know y'all would say, well, he was trash in the first half. That's one half of football. Was Tua trash today? All right? Put it in the comment section. Was Tua trash today? The man has 6 touchdowns, 2 picks, 469 yards. He was 36 for 50. All right? 9.4 yards per attempt. 24 QB rating. Was Tua trash today? Tua, you get the round of applause. Tua did his job. Now, he did have some, one bonehead. I call one of the interceptions boneheaded. All right, the one to Waddle at the end of the first half, you can't do that. All right, you just can't. So that one I will call a boneheaded play. But the first one, it's a bang-bang play, okay? We only let 1 sack, by the way. So offensive line, you get a round of applause. Running game, we were able to run when we ran, okay? It's not like we ran a lot. We ran 18 times, got 86 yards at 4.8 a carry. You'll take the 4.8 a carry. I'll take that all day. Of course, if we would have ran more, we would have got more. But we didn't run a whole bunch because we were down early. Defense in the second half, round of applause for you. First half can't give you anything. But in the second half, it was a tale of 2 halves. Second half, round of applause for you. Waddle and Hill together. Beasted. Both had 11 catches. One had 170. Waddle, 170. Hill, 190. 2 touchdowns each. Waddles were all short touchdowns. Were both short touchdowns. Hill with both long touchdowns. They showed that with this offense, with Tua, we can put up points. You need to be worried as an opponent. Plain and simple, we put ourselves on the map to say, hey, we coming. We can put up points with y'all. Y'all need to be ready for us. All right? It don't matter if it's in one half. If we got to put up 35 points in a half, we could do that. If we got to put up 21 points in a quarter, we can do that. We have the firepower. You might want to make sure you guard us because we coming. I loved every bit of the second half of this football game. First half, not so much. Second half, loved every bit of it. It was the craziest game I've seen in a while. The Dolphins have being down, because the craziest game I've ever seen is still the Titans game where we had 42 points in the first half and they couldn't do anything. All right, that's the craziest game I've seen. But the craziest game I've seen with us down in a while is this one. All right, besides the Miami Miracle, which was a back and forth game in the first place, and we kind of just scored on the last seconds there. This one is even a little bit crazier because we got to see it from the half to the end, us putting up all these points. Okay, 21 unanswered. Then they finally get a field goal, and then we say we're not going to just let this game be over like that. We go and get us another touchdown. We ended Tua threw 6 touchdowns on the day. That's the most he's ever thrown for us. Previously, he had 4 touchdowns, and that was with 2 interceptions against the Falcons. This time, he had 6 touchdowns and those same 2 interceptions. If we can minimize one of those picks, because once again, I don't have a problem with the first one. So if we can minimize that second pick and Tua can just be more consistent, we have ourselves a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback. All right? It's one game. We need to see Tua be more consistent. So I'm not ready to just crown him yet, but he wasn't trash today. He was phenomenal in the second half. We won the game. That's all. Even if we didn't win the game, being that Tua was able to get to 35 points meant that we can trust him even when we're down, which we didn't see before. We saw it in one game against Arizona, and it wasn't like this. He proved that, okay? He showed us he can do it. Not that he's going to consistently do it, but that he can do it, and we needed to see that, and he answered those questions for us, and he showed us he has ice in his veins. He even did this during the game. Like, I got ice in my veins, bro. Like, don't worry. I'm not going to sit here and be faltering. I can handle the pressure, and I can make something of the pressure. All right? Tyreek Hill, what a great pickup. What an excellent pickup to have a guy like Tyreek Hill that can blow the defense off whenever he needs to. Okay? Because they kept back at the beginning of the game. Lord knows why they decided to play up on us in the second half. Maybe they just didn't care anymore and they were like, Tua can't do it, so we're not worried. They were wrong. I bet you now they wish they kept back like they did in the first half. But Tua and Waddle, it was just beautiful. It was beautiful to see that explosiveness out of those guys and Tua getting them the ball where he needed to and making plays. All right, making plays. That last touchdown to Waddle, Tua, that was not his first read, okay? Waddle was not his first read. He looked around, stepped up, went left, threw it to Waddle. Waddle made the adjustment, made the catch for a touchdown to seal that game. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, guys. Man, I know y'all are crazy right now. I know in the comments it's going to be crazy. Tua is showing that he can be the guy. We need to see more, obviously, but I love what I saw from Tua. We got to give the man a break, all right? He's an NFL quarterback, all right? He is an NFL quarterback after what he did. Now, I will say this. The Ravens had injuries, okay? They had injuries in the secondary, so maybe that played into some things, and they weren't able to give their best efforts because they had backups back there. But you know what? So did we. We couldn't guard them to save our life. Eric Rowe coming in the second half might have saved the game for us because he was able to guard Andrews way better than anybody else was for the entire game. When he caught a pass, Rowe was there to make the tackle. It's not that he stopped him from making the catches, but he stopped him from getting the yak after that he was getting before, and Andrews is a beast anyway. So when Rowe came in, that changed things. But really, if I was to give a turning point in this, it would probably have to be, I think the turning point would be the touchdown to Hill The first one, the first of the two. I think at that moment, it's like, okay, like we have a chance here to actually do something, and it brought the defense back into the game. All right, so I believe that would be one of the turning points there. Mike McDaniel, I got to give him a round of applause for the halftime adjustments that he made. I don't fully know what they were, but I know he made some adjustments and the defense made some adjustments because you can't go from 28 points to 10 points, all right, in two different halves. So defensive adjustments were made and offensive adjustments were made to win that football game. What a crazy game that was. We do have the Bills, but we'll worry about that a little bit later. I feel a little bit better about that game, to be honest, a little bit better, although we're talking about two different teams here. But I know now that we can at least score with them if we need to, although they have a better defense. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Y'all already know what it is. Fins up till we die. Let me know how crazy it was for y'all watching this game in the comment section. I'll see y'all on Tuesday or Wednesday.